Right, hello. That should be us live now. Hopefully. Just check. Close that. Right, 2 seconds. Right, is that us now live? That is the question. Yes. Can everybody hear me? That's my next question. Yes, no. Anybody alive out there? As I say in Titanic. Let's have a quick look at me. Ah, thank you, Defiant. Yes, for some weird, bizarre reason, I sorted out Restream today. So, paid my 15 quid and set up Twitch, set up YouTube, and OBS only seemed to pick up the Twitch feed. It wouldn't sync up to YouTube for some weird, bizarre reason. I'm going to put my watch on silent. So, I was quite happy. I've just won 10 keys on the Matara Alliance stream. So, I almost missed them because I was too busy trying to sort out my technical difficulties. So, I am very, very shocked at myself for saying this, but I am going to play on my Romulan Delta Recruit, and I really can't believe I'm about to say this. I'm going to have to do the Delta Quadrant story arc, and I can't mute the sound on it either. So, I figured I'd do something a bit different tonight than standard, because I normally just do my TFOs and what have you. So, that is the plan for tonight, is we're going to take our little cute Romulan. Make sure you see him. Looks very nice there in his Khitomer Alliance uniform. Nice short hairdo and pointy ears. So I shall be doing that on one of my alts, just so I can get it out the way. And on my main character, once I get it loaded up, you know what, there's not actually a point. At least his chat works on it. That's surprising enough. So Restream's going to work with the chat, but it's not working with the stream itself. That's really helpful. No, it's not. It's because I've actually got it embedded. Can't remember how the heck I managed to do that. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. So, on the main character, I also have 10 keys. So, I have been a bit fortunate. Well, not so much fortunate, I've just bought a ton load of boxes. But as you've seen the other day, I now have 2 Rockbox ships that I will be opening up, plus the promo one that I got as well. And I've still got my auto liberated Borg there that I'm waiting on Tribble getting fixed, because I want to do a video on that and I need it on a KDF character as well. So Tribble's the best place for that one. And then there's something like 54 ships in that one I want to do, and there's about another 20 in that one that I want to do. So it figures I might as well just wait and do them all in Tribble without wasting the boxes on the live server. So we shall see if the other 10 keys materialise, and if they do, I'll open up 20 boxes. But right now, let's get stuck in to the Delta Quadrant story arc. God help me. Cheox was reminding me to claim my stuff on the other stream that I'm watching at the moment. And I was damn close to not getting it. Right, let's go and do escalation. You can tell I'm not going to be happy about this. This is my suffering stream, and I'm not even getting paid for it. The question is I'm coming out. Not that one. Why is this not popping? Oh. I thought it would have popped the mission start. It's been that long since I've done it.
Welcome to the Genoa.
Right, that way to beam to the command. As you'll see, I've got a lovely ship, the Talaru. And I've got it fitted with the little drone ships, because they're very fun. And I'm even going to use the cannon. Right, is Mindscape next on this? What's the episodes? Yes.
Admiral Tuvok has...
It's been that long since I've done it. Now I've forgotten it. Well, I've not forgotten it, I've just forgot how to do it. I'm still traumatised. Right, that's that taken care of. Then we'll put a nice little light on to make milk even more beautiful. Fair enough. I need to sort out this mic as well. It's been giving me jip. Hopefully that's not been too loud. And yes, I will skip cutscenes. I know why that chat's still showing there. 2 wee ticks. There's no point in having the chat on the screen when it's just YouTube. And off and save. There we go. Alright. Oh, no, I don't need to talk to her. I need to...
Sorry we don't have time for a tour. but the Admiral insists he
Don't
needs
want a
to see
Tory
you
Voyager, it's a
right
terrible
away.
ship.
The Admiral is waiting for you in the ready room.
Greetings. What I have been. What else?
I hate the unskippable ones.
My mind.
I keep hitting it.
Your mind.
Hey! I've become all holy.
Your thoughts to my thoughts.
Hit your finger out my eye, Tuvok. That looks painful. Not half as painful as what I'm going through just now, mind you. Whoever thought it was a good idea to stop you for skipping these cutscenes is a sadist. That just looks like I'm talking to myself. Which technically I am, but still.
Please state the name. Don't be. You're not go.
Enemy targets core sensors. Personal shield losing power.
I've got a really bad feeling that I forgot to change the difficulty level.
Can you hear me? Come speak to me at the desk terminal.
Yeah, damn it. I do wish that they would separate the TFO difficulty from the actual game difficulty, because now I've got to do us all on Elite.
Cooper is trying to. Good. Now we
I need to bring out the minigun, I think.
proceed to engineering.
Cooper is attempting.
Run around aimlessly, but actually zoom in the map would probably help. See, if I'm going to do a suffering stream, I do it properly. I do it on Elite difficulty.
Keep it stable.
But as soon as this
The mindscape.
mission is done, oh, you know what? I won't get my keys if I don't claim them. 2 ticks. Yeah, that's right. Cool. So if I don't get my keys, I'll not be able to open any boxes.
What are you doing here?
Yes, the joys of modern technology.
What are you doing here? I've almost Bilana. You are. I'll destroy you. And Tuvok's mind with you.
I keep pressing wrong buttons.
You
He has
can't
raised
stop
defenses
this.
to protect himself.
So what are you cooking this time?
To press your attack.
Just curious as to what concoction you're coming up with.
Get out.
Raised defenses to protect himself. Use one of the engineering consoles to press your attack.
I suppose the only good thing about this mission is you get to shoot Harry Kim.
To restore the warp core. This will strengthen the mental defenses.
Yeah, I'm going to change the difficulty after this one.
Excellent.
Because I've enough a bad habit of doing, like we all do, elite patrols and that to get the ships mastered and what have you, and then you go and do a story mission and you forget to change it. And you remember once you've already started the mission and I really couldn't be bothered coming out it to restart it. There's the 7th of September
Who are you?
for our non-American friends.
That is Borg technology. But the presence of the collective will not dissuade us. Assimilation is irrelevant.
I've not even got ball lightning on this one. Something I will rectify when the summer event starts. Yay, one you can skip, finally. Let's use this X candle. Moving, that's a good trick.
I will secure the bridge while you release Tuvok.
It's dead, Jim. And somehow it goes from a Gatling gun to a precision implement.
With Cooper... With Cooper's attack... We still do not have...
No Harricum Station. That's it.
You should return to your... We must still...
You don't belong here.
Now we get to shoot the crew of the Voyager. Haha. Now apparently this wee cannon, if you don't have the Terran knife attached, has this overheat mode. So it increases the damage by 15%, which I'm assuming is going to be Cat 1, and increases the critical hit chance by 40%. Nice.
We should use the link to our advantage. If we can track Cooper through the link, we can then pursue him in the physical...
Yeah, that's fun. Aye, it's got to go around the corridors that stop being corridors and
Look for another path.
descale a herring or whatever it is.
In 2370...
And take the Ghostbusters approach.
Cooper is attempting to distort your path again. Keep searching.
Now I've got the Ghostbusters theme stuck in my head now.
I
Fantastic.
sense we are making progress. Keep searching.
He senses we're making progress. I'm glad he senses that. The one thing I find comical is that I'm using a keypad while still holding the main part of the weapon. Apparently I'm in the gym, doing the old bicep curls. God, my worst nightmare. We have two Tuvoks. And memory serves, I've got to wait about a minute before this actually decides to let me do anything.
This ordeal is please join.
Voyager will join you in the Northwest Passage. We'll leave as...
This area of space was labeled by. We must.
Right. He's back on auto launch. Then launch them. Finally, some proper combat. Nice bipedal locomotion malarkey. And I blow myself up with all these torpedoes. Damn it. Use that now and take care of this ship before it. That's it. Okay. Right. For the love of God, scan it. See, I'm deep in concentration here. Yeah, well, how are we doing, mate? As I probably will, I might actually do a stream one night, do it on Xbox, because a lot of PC players don't get the joys of the Xbox control system. I really had hoped that I wouldn't have to do the ship on this one. I thought the ship was on the next one. I wonder why it was firing the red around. It'll be the drone ships. Try and keep back from them, otherwise I'll blow myself up with the plasma torpedoes. Now, at the moment I'm using the assimilated plasma beams. Because we got them as part of a giveaway, I think, didn't we? A pack of them. I'm saying I've opened up many Borg lock boxes that I kind of grabbed them from there as well. That's what I did for the Liberated Borg Jug theme build. It's just such a big Romulan ship, just fits inside that nicely. Nice. Yeah, I did. I started on PC, and then my PC gave up the ghost, and at the time I had an iMac, so I couldn't justify buying another PC just to play one game. So I switched to Xbox. And a few years back I decided to get back into PC and bought myself one. So that's why I now do both, because I've invested quite a bit of time on console and a lot of time on PC, so I do both now. And thankfully on console I don't need to get any Zen because I just get it through the exchange. I'm just now waiting on another 35% bundle sale coming, because I want to pick up the Legendary Battlecruiser bundle. And then with the token from that one I might pick up, just trying to think what ship I'll get. Right, they don't come and revive me, they're going to get treated the same way that Spencer treats his. Flushed out the nearest airlock. So I had the grand plans of doing both Twitch and YouTube tonight, but things were not wanting to work in the way that they should have done, so I'm going to have to investigate that. I'm sure it's a setting on OBS that caused the problem. Yeah. I think the last time I actually had the Xbox on stream was having a look when they leaked the Pioneer 2 on it. But most of the players prefer the PC version, so I'll do the PC one.
Cooper should be and
Let's get this annoying wee prick out the way. That is certainly very annoying. Well, I've got quite a few injuries. I might need to go to sick bay.
the ship is resisting the must move to another neural cluster. You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
He's so demanding. I'm going to protect him all the time. Pretty sure that is not in the job description.
Attacks while I concentrate.
Look at that. I got some internal bleeding.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
Well, work faster. Where'd he go?
The ship is resistant to metal. I must move to another neural cluster.
Should be easier to protect him if he stopped moving.
You must protect me from Undine attacks while I concentrate.
What did I get this time? Oh, another concussion. Oh, I'm so ready to open boxes once this is finished, I tell you. Not going to get anything exciting because I hit the reset all the pity points with the box openings. That was yesterday or the day before. So I think I've got my quota for the year off of them. Oh, die already.
The Bio-Dreadnought is no...
Come on, why get to sick bay? And now we've got to deal with the load times as well. No, really, I don't like doing the story content. It takes forever and a day for anything to load.
There are no signs of Undine pursuit. Our shared effort.
Ooh, first mission, second mission done. And the entire lot of Kabali Prime to do as well, and fills my soul with dread, that does. Right, first things first. Back to normal, please.
With Cooper gone, the Undine won't have a leader pushing them toward. Our first task in the
Oh, don't tell me Regan's one with that bloody annoying Neelix. Damn it. Okay. Right, so we're going to heal me character first, and then let's get some boxes open. Tell you what though, that is a nice looking ship. Right, where is the medical officer on this one? Engineering, infirmary. There we go. Over to the right. And just looked like it was missing a walkway there, half expected to fall down. So, bruised ribs, minor concussion, 2 concussions, and internal bleeding. Yeah. It was worth it just to shoot Harry, can I tell you? As I've done these story missions 15 to 20 times, the full run through, and that's not counting all the missions where you got different rewards. The difference is that Spencer doesn't heal his boss. I heal myself. Yes, I detest story content at the best of times, especially the long story arcs and. Put them back on the exchange. I'll do that whilst I'm here. Getting a bit superstitious. Red shirt on. Soulbound Bridge. Right. Let's pump these up. Can't remember what they are. What's that? Oh, that's that sisterly doodah malarkey. Right. Then go up for 1-4. Wonder if Cheops won his ship, I wonder. Ah, there's Spencer. Hey, pal. You're just in time for the gambling. Your lobes must have been trembling. Right. So I've got another 10 keys coming at some point. So I'm just going to open up 10 Borg ones just now. See anything exciting. Oh, there's one Borg Doth pack. Right, and let's see if this gives us anything. 10 to 47, that'll be a no. Piece of roasted fish in the air fryer. Thought it'd been orange chicken. I must be. I've got quite a bit of space this time. All this stuff sold today. I'll just get this up and then get back to the suffering and not do it on a week this time. Spencer, do you know if Cheops got his ship from those promo packs he won? Oh, matter of fact, has he got them yet? That's the question. I'm still waiting on my keys. That I almost missed because I was messing about with Restream and trying to get it to work and failing miserably. Did not want to start. Didn't want to start YouTube, but started Twitch from OBS. You're kidding me, there's no Borg modules on the exchange. Yeah, fair enough. I'll catch him on Discord and see if he's got them yet. Ah, no. I shall pick them up for a few million. Suddenly the fire department turns up at Eric's house. And dissimulated weapons, what are they going for? Five, four. That's fine. And the rest goes into my bank because there's no point in selling the R&D packs now because they are that low. It is scary. I say I did sell a bunch of them earlier, but right, back to suffering until the next 10 keys arrive. Spencer going to be even more shocked I'm using a Romulan. Nice. I bought the Muds bundle. Yeah, so I got the Atlas and the G as well. Out of that Muds, was it Dread Pack or something, I think it was called. Ah, cool. Cheers, Spencer. Ah, cheers, Johnny. Yes, my list is getting a bit thin on ships at the moment until we get trouble sorted. Yeah, I'd probably recommend that you look at the Muds bundle and get them on account wide, and that if you're wanting them on multiple characters, because I use them on everything. Thanks for stopping by, Spencer. Appreciate it, mate. So I've got DPRM on all of them. These three ships are just fun to fly. Can't remember what else was in that pack. I think it was yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah, I think it does actually. I'm going to bring it up in the wiki. Let's see if the wiki is working. Yes, it is. Muds. Yeah, was it there? And choice back of Dread. So, yeah, because I got that to get the Atlas. And that there for the Enterprise J. I like the Valkys. No doubt it's a very nice looking ship. I was using the Dargath the other day on Thornburg's stream because he was doing KDF and he was harping on about wanting that ship, so I thought, well, I'll just bring it in, and it was just gliding. I didn't bother with that one. I didn't fancy that one at all. The Mirian just wasn't doing it for me, so I got the 2 T6 coupons. That's my third choice. Yeah, I realise it's a solid bundle, especially if you like the ships and you want them account wide. Console, if I was to go for this on console, I think I'd need to grind out another maybe mil and a half of dill, and then whack it on the exchange around about 370. And then that would go through instantly though. There's no 6-8 week delay. Yes, so from the choice pack I got 8 ships. Because I didn't take the... Yes. I'll do the maths for you, right? Don't worry. Yeah, but no, I must admit, that was a solid bundle. And I was quite glad I got it. And so, as I say, I do fly them. And all the characters, I like the wee TOS, Dreadnought, Warbird. And it's quite a nice design. And I say that Valkys is just beautiful. So I did a semi-carrier build on that one, I think, if memory serves. But anyway, I've put off doing content long enough. Yes, I'm waiting on a Muds bundle sale, because there's one bundle I want to pick up. So that's not to say if there's not a epic Zen sale that I won't pick up some more, but I'll just need to wait and see what Deca's plans are sale wise, because if they're only going to do them once a year, then that'll put me off getting the ones I want to get, because that's what happened last year. Because we waited that long for a 35% Zen store and the 50% old Mud bundles. My list dwindled from about 9 packs, I think, in total, or 9 bundles, and I think I got 1 or 2. Excuse me. Right, let's go and deal with the Timu Klingons.
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Engines are offline. Request Thank you for your... This base is populated by Talaxians. My shipmate from Voyager, Neelix, joined them before they moved to this location.
This character's not got any
Have been looking for a new homeworld.
fancy personal space traits either.
Found one.
So it's not got any uncon or
The Alliance's history with the relocation of
context or etc.
process.
A Romulan ship. How? No matter.
I wish Neelix didn't ring a bell, or I could actually use him
Wonderful.
to ring a bell. Oh, I didn't just say that, did I? Yeah. I see on console it's not too bad because there's no backlog on the exchange, so it's just a case of grinding out on multiple tunes to get, enough dough to get the Zen for them. So 20 tunes, there's 160k a day. Or if you get more character slots, you can also do more, but then it is that grinding's the problem. And it is fine during the bonus deal events, especially if you've got the VIP vouchers. They do make a big difference. That's what I tend to do on PC, is during the bonus deal events I've got about 500 of those vouchers
So much for
kicking about, so I just spread it across all my alts and then just go and mine at the asteroid every day. Stock up on the Dilt and then
so good.
wait and see if they add any more
So
vanity shields into the store. But I do hope they do the
as do you.
the platinum and the medical and the pink one and that.
For the better.
Oh, good God, I've got to wait on them coming now.
Indeed. This colony is an improvement on your previous home.
Previous home was Voyager.
Twice as large and completely updated. You should see the kitchen.
Don't want to see the kitchen. I just want you to move your ass and get down here.
But you still seek a new homeworld?
Yeah, so whilst we're waiting on these two to
Of course.
get their asses down here.
Open skies. A place to put down roots.
Trying to remember where am I supposed to go. Where am I supposed to be going?
What was that? The operations bay. Dexter was in there.
Oh dear, what a shame. You know, just won't be getting his way tonight then. Ooh, I didn't just say that. Yeah, so channel wise, I had a wee quick look at the stats earlier on YouTube.
Please
So
do something.
currently sitting at 479 subscribers and 2021 public watch hours, so another 979 watch hours and another 21 subs,
Dexter's a little
and that's the first milestone out the way, and that's when I'll be doing the little ship giveaway in game. And then after that, it's another 500 subs and another 1,000 watch hours. And that's when the ad revenue can start kicking in. And from that, there'll be a little Eagle Moss model up for grabs. Power. How do we fix power? Let's reroute power. See if that works. Doing that one. Doing that one. I don't know, it was a 50-50, it was those fuses or not. And this is what it looks like when there's no lag. Yeah, the Pavo event, yeah. They're getting quite bad at their comms, especially for console, because they put it on the PC blog about the Pavo event and then said it would come to console on the 29th of April. And then 29th of April came and they put a red alert on and then updated the PC blog to say console will get it on the 6th. So why not just put out a blog to say, right, for console players, we have pushed back a week, and then from here's a red alert. Well, it wouldn't have been that hard, but they've always been bad when it comes to console blogs. That's half of what fuels the old "what about console" comments on all the social medias.
Thank you so much.
Now, hopefully the comms will get better. They need to get better because it's frustrating.
Oh, hello. Isn't Chef Jolax great? He's a good friend.
To say the least, especially when there's, you know, things missing or things going wrong. It's radio silence.
Oh, but I bet Alex, Brexa, Wixon, and Maxon can help. Maxon likes his food spicy. I
Hi
once
there.
saw him add
Certainly.
amber spice to Paraka wings.
Talaxians are a warm and generous people.
If all story missions were just space missions, I'd be very happy.
Hello, my mate.
Alex is like a mother to all the children here.
It's too much like exercise for me. Even though this Romulan does move very, very quickly.
Now, Wixon, he's a reliable guy. You might even say he's the Nimian.
Oh yes, this one. Okay, I will definitely get the 3 rewards out of it, without a shadow of a doubt. That's been the only good change with the transition, is I'm doing the all 3 rewards for the end of the year.
I need to scan the by adjusting the sense.
Why is it she couldn't have done that?
I can't thank you.
We can return.
With the oven on. Well, it'd be nice. Donate through Stream Elements. Pay me for my pain. Oh, ha, ha. Oh, this is one we're going to take it the fucking mail on, ain't it? Sort out the radiation crap.
Are you ready to depart for?
If it wasn't for the fact I was in such a lovely ship, I'd probably be a bit more annoyed. That's the only thing that really does annoy me about the recruits is that each one you've got to redo most of the bleeding same storyline. I'd much rather just split it. Each recruit has a specific part of the storyline to deal with. So, your Gamma 1, you deal with all the Jem'Hadar, the minion missions. Temporal, you do all the temporal ones. Delta, you just do it in regards to the Delta and the Borg, you just split them between the 3 races. Be a lot less burnout. I was thinking about getting the Calvin Connie refit myself. Because at the moment I've got 2 Infinity boxes sitting and 1 promo box sitting. I've been, let's say, opened that many that the RNG kicked in and gave me boxes, which I was quite happy about. So once Tribble gets going, he's going to go and enjoy Azure Nebula, lucky soul. Yeah. So, and then also I'll have the box from the campaign as well. So, choices to be made as to what I fancy getting. So, like the Connie 2's on the list. The Gone Hunter's on the list. The Friendship's on the list as well. But I'll just wait and see. Once Dribble's working, I'll take them all out. because I'll be doing videos on them anyway and test fly them and throw some builds on them.
Thank you so much for...
See how I get on with them. I'm only doing the Gaunt Hunter purely for the trait, that complex plasma flyer. Yeah, start doing some plasma builds.
Congratulations, Admiral.
It's been more than 30 years since voy.
Right, I'm going to do the patrols now. Right, do ticks. Dump all of this. Keeping a wee eye on my mail icon to see if those keys drop in. And spec point as well. Oh dear, I've got 7 of them sitting. Shows you how often I actually play with my alts. Spending spec points wasn't one of the things for the Delta Recruit, was it? That was just temporal and gamma, I think. Let's just check. Let's set a wee transponder. Levels, story, bits and bobs. So that's some temporal ambassador. Another one I really hate doing. Dragon's Deceit and Dust to Dust. Well, that wouldn't be out with the Realms of Possibility, because we got that event last year where we got the Obi, which they'd never done before. So having an event that drops, or even just having a story mission, you know, first time claim, you know, drops 10 master keys that are character bound. Saying that if they were to do it that way, then you could in theory just keep creating character after character after character and getting unlimited keys. So probably put in an event and just as a single claim, account bound, 10 keys plus whatever else to throw in, weapon, a beacon, what have you. So they might do it. Right, what we've got to do, wanted. I was just thinking, because they did the, that was it 500 lobby we got last year in one of the events. I don't remember which one it was. Campaign. We're on 7, so we want 6. It wasn't one of the event. It wasn't one of the campaign ones. It was just an event they did, wasn't it? Because when we got the Type 14 shuttles. So I say they could do something like that. Wanted. Here's one I've never done before in my life, honest. It does have a battle cloak, I forgot that.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding. Keep concentrating fire on individuals. Separate them and whittle down their numbers. We will not go quietly. You will stand down and surrender to the Benton Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
A lot of people have suggested, having a mini fleet. That's an interesting idea. I don't know if it's something I would entertain doing, but it certainly is an interesting idea. It would make use of the ships that you've got as well.
I'm taking you with me. That's got it. Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification. Take the suspect into custody.
See, Benthans were extremely helpful during that one.
Thank you for your assistance, and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space.
Yeah.
Recently come across the remains of a
Vaguely remember something about that, but not any of the details. Oh, is that where they went with the Admiralty, was it? Fair enough. I say a lot of the players have got some really great ideas on how to bring the game up to more fun levels. It'll give us more to do in it, but it'll just come down to time costs versus how much money they'll make off it. Well, that's all we get to pick up 7. Right, just before we do that, I shall take a quick couple of minutes break and then I'll be right back. And also remember to mute my mic. And we are back. So, I had to go and get a breath of fresh air there. Yep. Says I like to procrastinate about doing these story missions. My little Goddard finally arrived from Real Merch. So I had ordered that and they sent me the Galileo. And then they sent me this one out and didn't ask for the Galileo back. So I also decided to get myself, if I can hold it properly, the Chimera as well. So they were doing the offer that you got the Tug from Picard and the little movie posters as well. I'll just dig them out. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to get them all into a nice wee frame, and probably get them in the threes and get them up on the wall behind me, or wait until my office gets renovated. So, some bizarre reason, they called this one Countdown to Darkness. So yeah, so that was them, and they all arrived in perfect condition as well. They weren't warped or anything, so I was very happy with that. And if I get to keep the Galileo, hey, even better. Right, duty officers complete. Right. Yeah, you could do that. It's not a bad suggestion, and that they could also limit it to certain activities within the game. So you could, like for example, you wouldn't take them into a TFO, for example, and make it storyline only and have to have it at advanced or elite difficulty. But would mean that you would technically be able to increase the size of your away team for ground, and as you say, they just add in more enemies.
This is 7, I am aware.
So, I'd say it's not a bad suggestion.
Long-range sensors are picking up inbound.
Yeah. Given the issues that the team seem to be having at the moment with regards to getting to grips with the game coding, and the fact that they still haven't even been able to fix the problems with the store. I think we'd much rather they get that lot right first before we start bringing anything else into the game that could bring us joy and probably numerous problems.
This is a general. The Teray orbit is 1.
I'll get me to red alert and let's go. I must have repurposed cargo bay on this one.
We have arrived arrived in the Teray system.
See, that is just a nice ship, and it's just got the Romulan advanced prototype shield on it. I wish for a winning lottery ticket every day and it doesn't happen. I wish for sales in Star Trek Online. They don't happen. I wish for bug-free releases. They don't happen. I say it's not a bad suggestion at all, and the CM seems willing to listen.
Your defense of the Teray
Oh, more keys!
will be your undoing.
Right, as soon as this one's finished, we're opening more boxes.
Will be
But that is one thing I will say is that the Matara Alliance streams, they do a Thursday and a Sunday. My father was on watching their stream and it ran just into the start of mine. Thanks. And they do giveaways every stream. And there's a lot of giveaways that they do. And you don't have to be a member of their alliance. I've got one toon in their alliance, but I've had 20 keys off them so far. A couple of decent space traits and a liberated Borg Juggernaut. So I think I might actually need to update my link in the live stream, but if you go into the latest videos, you'll see a link to them, and they need to get another 14, I think it is, followers, not subscribers, just followers, and they'll be giving away 200 keys and bundles of 10, I think, plus a ship as well, an Infinity ship. So I really shouldn't be promoting it too much, because that just means that there's more people in the giveaways and less chance of me winning, but I'm nice that way. You know, they've been very generous with what they do, so
No further hostile beings detected. Complete these steps in the correct order. First, you must reboot.
hope somebody's writing these down, because I'll need to know it. So that's core,
Next, you must charge the capacitive relay.
relays,
Finally, you must align the main
and the
relay.
main. Right, okay. Right, so core. He's trying to remember 3 things at my age. It's terrible. Next is that one. The thing is, why doesn't it just get 7 to do this? Why can't we cut it? I don't want to see this every time I do it. 709 should just take charge and do it herself. I have to say, as much as this isn't my style of weapon, it is very, very effective.
When we first rescued the Vaudois, we thought we could be out.
Especially for those bleeding stupid wee flying drone things.
No further hostile beings. Analysis complete. Perform these steps.
Alright,
First,
what we've got to
you must
do.
launch the star.
Right, so start up,
Next, you must charge the
relays.
Finally, you must establish the satellite.
blink.
Defense node online.
Hero, Smiro. I want someone to do it for me, I'm lazy. Minimum effort. I do hope the next story arc, I do hope they finish this Daft Multiverse one this year. But I'd like to see them, you know, reaching out and trying to secure the services of some of the other shows. So doing an Enterprise story arc, I'd quite like that. Aye. Never take anything Eric says seriously. He's like me, he's extremely sarcastic.
No further hostile beings detected.
Alright.
I've completed my analysis.
I'll continue my
First,
train of
launch
thought
startup
once I do this.
You must reinitiate
Start up,
kinetic.
kinetic,
Finally, you must
align. Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, that for the next story arc, I'd like to see them, you know, doing something different. I know that we've had our time travel one with the agents, we've had the Gamma ones, but I would like to see an Enterprise era. And if they do that and give us, you know, an Enterprise era tune to create as a faction, and hell, they could even tie that in with a Section 31 recruit. As we've seen a bit of Section 31 in the last season of Enterprise.
Whenever
So
Tuvok asked me to leave my post at the Daystrom Institute,
I'd quite like to see something like that, or
probability of seeing Vodwar
yeah,
statistically
go TMP. We've had the bundle and that, so believe it or not, I've not actually read the Titan books. I've got them,
to escape the Vodwar.
but I've not actually read them yet. I've got them on my Kindle.
This node is complete. Execute the following
2
steps
secs
in
till I do
order.
this, and then I'll pick up that train of thought again.
First, you must
Reboot,
Next, you must
reinitialize,
you must
establish. Sounds like Bear Grylls. Reboot, reinitialize, establish. Every time I take the fancy of reading the books that I've got on the Kindle, I always say to myself, right, I'm just going to go through all the TNG ones, you know, all the numbered ones, start to finish. But then I'll get drawn into a series. There's a good one that was set after Nemesis. A Time was the name of the series. So that was a very enjoyable series of books. I'm quite engrossed in them. I keep going back to the Invasion series because I thought that was a really nice take on the whole devils and hell and earth kind of thing. And the Day of Honor series was good as well. Quite enjoyed them at the time. See, I've got the Titan series there. I've got
After the Vodwar were defeated.
New Frontier series as well. There's also an interesting one as well. I can't remember the name of it though. It was set during the original movies. But it didn't have the main characters in it. It was set on a colony world that they were trying to do a colony, and they ended up I think Scotty turned up and ended up building a starship. Now on to it was really good though, I quite enjoyed it. That was 20, 30 years ago I read that. So at the moment though, I got another offer from Audible, much to my wife's annoyance, that they asked me, come back and you'll get 3 months for £1 a month. I went, okay, that's fine. 3 books for £1 each, I can live with that. So I've got sitting listening to in the car, the latest Strange New Worlds book, which is quite good. It's set after season 2 and before season 3, so they've also got a bit of leeway there. So it's pretty good, and it's Robert Petroff, I think is his name, the guy who narrates it, and he's been really good. I've listened to quite a few books.
We can't keep this up forever.
What is that?
So well, there's a lot of people talk about more regular story content in the game, and I'm like, nah, that's not really my cup of tea, but that's what folk want,
No further hostile beings.
and it gets them still playing the game. That's half the battle. But I think the issue with story is that it costs money, and it doesn't necessarily make money. Whereas doing ships, makes money. And there's still a lot of ships that they haven't done yet. So I'm watching Strange New World season 2 just now. They've got that little ship that they found on that false flag episode. But they asked if it was a Crossfield class, which still confuses me. Quite like to see that. It's almost like a TOS
We detected the destruction of the Callisto.
era Akira class, it looked like.
Ship invaded the Voth outpost. You woke the Vodwar.
Vodwar. Interesting. Starfleet intelligence did not consider them a threat. We believe their numbers were few and their
Oh, they could do.
technology outdated.
Without a shadow of a doubt, they could just.
Wrong. The Vodwar have returned.
What they could do is they could do TOS,
I see.
STO originals.
Voyager
No,
uses
without
their expertise again.
the need to get in Tim Russ and Jerry Ryan and Garrett Wang and
Very
to
well.
help us Denise Crosby.
We will
and,
take the other survivors.
Just do it with Strand.
Thank you.
Do a decent storyline,
Voyager.
with the Romulan Republic. Get rid of Kimarki and all, because she annoys me. Right. And then the couple doing the original STO storyline with more original STO ships. I think that was where they had the advantage, was they didn't have to run everything through Paramount. She is, yeah. And because there wasn't anything going on apart from the reboot films after Enterprise, so they didn't have to worry about, you know, doing stuff in the game that would impact production of the shows. But now, my Strange New World's still ongoing. They're saying the fourth film's still going ahead from the Kelvin. Yeah, they've been saying that for years, but they're saying that the script's done, it's in production. But there's no... Why do I keep getting these freaking cluster torpedoes? Anyway.
Not all the experiences.
Right. We'll pick up the storyline in the next stream. That's about as much as I can stomach just now. But yeah, so I don't think anything they do in game would actually impact Strange New Worlds in the slightest, unless of course they did more TOS content or Strange New Worlds content, but there's nothing set after Picard, so there's no sign of Legacy starting. Because if the stuff in game impacted the shows, then Shran would have been Captain of Enterprise F in Picard, and they wouldn't have shown it just for bloody 5 seconds. Right, many keys. 2 mines. Try for more Borg Doffs, or see what we get out of Infinity. No, with that, Eric, I'm not disagreeing with you, pal. I can just see the way that the mines of Paramount and Beckin secret hideout comes in. You know, I'm waiting for that. Fresh, I really am. I'm waiting for Jeffrey Combs to make an appearance. Sean, I'm thinking of, yeah. I just twigged there just before your message popped up. But yeah, I could well see Jeffrey Combs coming in. I'm surprised the one episode they could have probably done it really well in was that Quality of Mercy one. Where it's the one with the Romulan. I shall have him as the Romulan. That would have been an interesting one. But yeah, it'll be I'm sure he'll appear on it sometime. Matter of fact, actually, let's have a very quick look at IMDb and see if he's got it listed in his upcoming projects, because you know that'd be kind of a dead giveaway. Oh, they're doing another Now You See Me film. Jeffrey Combs. There he is. Good God. Anybody want to take a quick stab in the dark about how old he actually is? And no cheating, no looking it up. So what older than I thought he was? "71. Born in September 1954. It's not got anything listed for Strange New Worlds, unfortunately. Yeah, nothing listed for it, so Either he's appearing in it and they've just not listed it, or he's not going to appear in it. But I say it would be nice to see him in it. The descendant of Shran, for example. I've no idea how long Andorians are supposed to live for, so I don't know if he'd turn up as Shran. Because I know that they were going to put Shran in season 5 of Enterprise, had it went that far, for the Romulan War. So, right, anyway. Borg or Infinity? Borg or Infinity? It's a tough call. It would make a good corrupted admiral. I don't think we've seen the Andorians in Strange New Worlds yet. I know we've seen the Enar, but that's been pretty much about it. Right. What to open, what to open, what to open? Yes, you frequently do in our conversations. Right. Now I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm sure I've got some before I put that on it. There we go. Poll is up for a couple of minutes. Cast your votes on what I'm going to open because I can't decide. And set your expectations low, because ain't no ship's going to be dropping on these 10 keys. So best we could hope for would be Watchers or Borgdoffs, or weapon packs with Omnis. Right, these are extremely helpful. Split 3 ways, thanks very much. I say it's not a bad suggestion. I know exactly what they'll say. They'll say, put it on the forums, which are toxic as hell. But reach out to the CM, that Councillor Suna on Blue Sky or X. Oh no, I've mentioned them. I'm going to get abuse in the comments. At least it's engagement. And just a brief summary. I'm the same, Eric. I've been doing I was doing the Safe Galaxy for a while, for the Watchers, and I got a World Razor out of that, ironically after I just bought one. So that was fine. I managed to sell that and bought something else, and then I did the Borg boxes for a while, again for the Borgdoffs, and I got a Liberated Borg Juggernaut. And then I've been doing Infinity, but I just got another ship out of Infinity Thursday. Friday. I don't remember what it was. I just bought more keys off the exchange, and yeah, I don't know how much. What have I got asset wise? Yeah, I can get some keys. Let's see what keys are going for just now. Oh God, they've went up a bit. Cheap bundles of them. I'll just grab some. Might as well finish the stream strong. And we'll throw them all on Infinity and hope that we get a ton of space traits to make up for it. I'm EC poor again. Right. I'll give that poll another minute for anybody else that wants to cast their votes. Once it's been up for 5 minutes, I'll take it down. Stand by the lucky console. Need to get a better place to put this mic. It's interfering with my cup to mouth route. Ideal. That's it, been up for 5 minutes. Infinity has won it. There we go. So the winner is Infinity. So what I'm going to do is put me Borg boxes in here out the way just now. And then I'm guessing I'm annoying somebody because every time I do this they all of a sudden disappear. But knowing who's got access to empty the fleet bank, it doesn't surprise me. Oh, didn't actually sell that either. Right, let's put that in the bank just now as well. Right, 18 keys. Let's see what happens. Oh, crap console. Oh, whip back. Might get something decent there. Bridge officer, yeah. Salvage technology. R&D pack, sick for up at getting them. My weapon pack. Oh, a temporal duty officer. Hey, VIP dilithium claim. Can't be a opening without one of them. Kit modules, I've been quite fortunate with them of late. I've gotten some really good ones. What's with the cross-faction consoles? Jesus. Last one. Yay, one space trait. There we go. Right. Let's see. That's a random. And what did we get? Miniature Spore Relay. Teleports you 5 meters forward. Level 3 mines at your current location. Mine explosion deals. I thought I said 483k. I thought, Jesus, that's a lot. It just shows I can't actually read it this time of night. These are all these fucking, yeah. I'll need to go through and see which ones are selling well on the exchange for that. We'll punt these officers up just shortly. Back. A temporal duty officer. 1-8, okay. So for 1-8, in case anybody's interested. The Gamma one. I'm trying to do one, then drop 600, then drops that again. So 1200 for the Gamma. Right. See if that's worth anything. Nope, it's not. So that's going to go in the fleet bank. And go up for somebody cheap. Goes from 1.4 down to 50,000. Might buy the one at 50,000 there. Ah, damn it, I'm at my fucking limit. Somebody go through and buy all of this stuff. You always need hull image refractors, and you always need assimilated plasma weapons. I have to put them in my fleet bank, in my account bank even. Open that, dump that in there as well. That can go in, that can go in. Now I've got to open up all of these to move them anywhere. That's going there. Yeah, fair enough, mate. What time we at anyway? Nah, it's just about 11 o'clock at night for me. Catch you later on, but I'll be wrapping up just shortly. So, I'll probably still be on Discord for about another half hour or so once I sort through all of this. Right. See. These have been relatively profitable. Tempted to do the beam weapons, see if an Omni drops, but the cannons have been dropping turrets. So we'll see if we're lucky. Dual heavy to dual heavies. It's fine. They sell okay. And distributed targeting sells very well. So we'll get a couple of them. 1 and 2. And Uncon, that sells quite quickly. So now I've got to go to a different character and try and sell it all. One of many. I've 1 through 12 of many, all my Borgs. So they're all the alts that come out for the dilithium mining. I keep saying that I'm going to get all the personal space traits and all my alts, so yeah, every time I get one, I sell it. And these. Put them up for 1-4. Let's see what Uncon's going for at the moment. This is proper ground content, this. 39 million, right? I can just wait until the market stops being idiots. These twats that try and tighten the market's a pain in the backside. The last one I sold was for about 50 million. Liberated Borgdorfs are up though, if anybody's interested. See what the cannons are going for now. Went for 300 million to 180 to 150 to 9.5 down to 5.5. Some folk are so bleeding desperate for EC. It's unbelievable. Right. Let's try distributed targeting. Right, so one's going for 8.2 and two's going for 8. So we'll just sell them both for 8 each, not together. And we'll put the correct number of zeros in. Hollow novel, probably not worth anything, but we'll have a look. Yeah, 200,000. Then last but not least, well, that's actually still selling for not too bad. So 220, there you go. And everything else is going back into the account bank and going to get stored until the market starts behaving itself. I'd hope those Borgdorfs would have sold by now, but yeah, well, can't have everything. I guess that is a Connie 3. It's not the Shangri-La. Store all that just now. I really do wish to put tabs on your inventory and your banks so you can sort them. It'd be so much better. And that is going to be us for this evening, I'm afraid. It's just after 11 at night for me. So hopefully next week, next Sunday, I'll be on both YouTube and Twitch if I can get that working. I had hoped to do both tonight. Yeah, see how that went, but I'll give it a try. Next weekend, I'll probably try and do a couple of test streams this week and see if they'll actually both activate rather than just the Twitch one going. Plans for this week is just done one video on the Scott class today. I'm just trying to see what other ones I've actually got on my list at the moment. As I say, my list is getting smaller and smaller, and it's trying to find out which ones would actually be, popular. and not frustrating to do. For example, I've not done the Defiant yet, but every time I look at the Defiant, there's that much wrong with the way the shields line up with it. It's infuriating. And the non-Federation ones aren't that popular. Just like in the game, funny enough. Just seeing what non-aligned ones I've got. Again, quite a few of them, the visuals don't line up correctly on it. Yes, I am old school, I use notepads. But as I say, if the triple transfer had been working, I would have been going through all of them. You know, the Echelon, the Killith, the Albina, the Arior, the Nova. I would end in the Protostar, the Friendship, the Gaunt Hunter, everything. I'd had all them done. And then, same with the promo ones, you know, I could have done that with lower deck ships. And the Sagan. So, yes, we shall wait and see. And I'm sure I'll come across one ship that I fancy doing this week that doesn't, you know, irritate me for having the wrong pieces in the wrong place. So, we shall wrap it up there, people. So, as always, thank you all very much for tuning in. I always appreciate it. We like and subscribe always helps out as well. Yes, so I shall catch you all next weekend on live. I'll be on Discord on Spencer's One most of the week as usual. And then if he does any more streams this week, I'll catch you on there as well. I'll just switch to the ending screen because it looks all nice and fancy. And I shall catch you all later. Thanks again.